Now, going over to the political part podcast, you have Trump plans to end birthright citizenship and goes viral. Now, this comes to us thanks to Libs of TikTok on the X. Also, I think 18 people still call it Twitter. Let me know what you call it below. And she says, quote, Trump says he plans to end birthright citizenship on day one. And Trump says, quote, we're the only country who has it. We're going to end it because it's ridiculous. Which, again, thanks to the community notes, there are a couple other countries who do have it, but a majority of them around the globe do not. And this is Trump on Meet the Press.
You've promised to end birthright citizenship on day one. Is that still your plan?
Yeah, absolutely.
The 14th Amendment, though, says that, quote, all persons born in the United States are citizens. Can you get around the 14th Amendment with an executive action?
We're going to have to get a change. We'll maybe have to go back to the people, but we have to end it. We're the only country that has it.
Through an executive action?
You know, we're the only country that has it. Do you know, if somebody sets a foot, just a foot, 1 foot, you don't need two, on our land, congratulations, you are now a citizen of the United States of America. Yes, we're going to end that because it's ridiculous.
Through executive action?
Well, if we can, through executive action. I was going to do it through executive action, but then we had to fix COVID first, to be honest with you.
And people are in an uproar. And again, I try to do these votes or these polls on YouTube a couple times a week. So right now, again, it's very small anecdotal, it's a very small sample size. But about 83% of people said that we should revoke that, and the rest said they should not. When I did a poll on YouTube, where that was I think about 48 people voted. So again, very small sample size. Now this went pretty well. I got 6 million views and 48,000 likes. One of the first comments comes from Paul Zazupa saying, quote, deport all the DACA as well, getting 241 likes. Democrat Media TM says, quote, Trump is deactivating the illegal cheat code to gain a green card. This is the way. Enough is enough, getting 307 likes. LFG says, quote, what offers citizenship, land or blood? And you have, Mexico and Canada, as well as the United States, and most of South America saying rule of land. And then pretty much near every other country is rule of blood on this global infographic, though. Trying to see where they got their source from. Sources from courts. Apparently that's a website. And rule of blood means, quote, if born in the red, it means your citizenship depends on the citizenship of your parents. Then it's a little bit too small on the screen for me to see there. And then rule of land says, quote, if born in the blue nation, you are automatically offered citizenship irrespective of your parents' nationalities. Now that got 195 likes. Rick Suit, who, as we all know, true men always suit up, so especially a cool profile name. He says, quote, truth, birthright citizenship in America exists at present because of a SCOTUS interpretation of the 14th Amendment that came 30 years after its passage. To end birthright citizenship, today's SCOTUS needs only reverse that decision with a new ruling. The new amendment is needed to gain 957 likes. Smithy Radio says, quote, believe it or not, Trump can end birthright citizenship on day one with an executive order. How, you ask? Because the 14th Amendment has been interpreted all these years is extremely sketchy when you look at the actual words. Its interpretation is wide open for debate, getting 227 likes. He is in contrarian statements here. We got some bring to the service. Maureen Williamson says, quote, he thinks he can just change the Constitution because he wants to, question mark, getting 18 likes. Drain the Swamp Fox, though interestingly enough, profile picture is not in fact of a fox. Saying, quote, well, I guess it's a black and white picture of man, so perhaps he's silver fox. Debatably. Now, he says, quote, good, birthright citizenship has been used to come to our country illegally for decades, getting 49 likes. And it certainly incentivizes that illegal behavior as well, I would argue. Hugo Val says it is ridiculous. It's a tactic used by Democrats to gain future votes, getting 288 likes. Life God Gun Memes says Trump did what? There's a picture of Trump's mugshot. It says Trump arrested for beating 2 women. There's a picture of Kamala as well as Hillary Clinton. Got 168 likes. Got a couple. Let's see. Seems like mostly in support. Not seeing too many contrarian statements in the comments here. Dave LeBuff says, we're going to have to make some changes. The founders didn't count on presidents flying in illegal immigrants into our country, getting 89 likes. I also have Sig saying she makes the most hideous eyes. This is later in an interview. Getting 218 likes, or sorry, 16 likes. Although I'll make it 217, which, yeah, something about leftist eyes just almost look demonic. Certainly scary and unattractive. I mean, geez Louise, right before the kill. Carlene Kilby says, quote, if you watch some of the clips of illegals pouring in, you see many pregnant women. Their only goal is to get that citizenship for their baby so they can stay here. Hashtag anchor baby getting 24 likes. Mary says, all of a sudden MSM cares about the Constitution, but conveniently ignores it when it suits them. Getting 104 likes, which, yeah, that's like most leftists. The rules, they only bring up rules when it suits them, and they bring up the Constitution when it suits them. They have no real morals or values. You also have Zachary Apotheker saying, quote, entering illegally and having a child should not give you the same rights or even more benefits than a wounded U.S. war vet. Getting 414, let's make it 415 likes. So, again, I suspect if you were to actually end birthright citizenship, as well as all the benefits and handouts that you give illegals, if you're just end that, I can't but think just naturally the illegal immigration would drop like a rock near immediately. Well, I mean, with the recent election, I would think it'd be politically favorable for most politicians to, vote for those initiatives. I'm not sure if it'll happen in our lifetime, but let me know. Do you think he'll actually be able to successfully execute that plan? And granted, do you think it'll, most likely, maybe he'll pass something, play out in the courts, go to the Supreme Court? And then what do you think would be best for our country? Let me know in the comments, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 4,000 subscribers by Christmas, so you can click that button. I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.